signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. How are you, my beautiful Earth babes? Happy Virgo season. We're in that nice Earth energy. I hope this video finds you well. Welcome to your individual love tarot readings, my mini sips little tarot readings. Just an energy check-in, something quick and short just to kind of see where the vibes are at. Timestamps will be down below, so if you want to hop right to yours, by all means, go ahead and do that. My general disclaimer here on YouTube, these are general messages, guys. We know that, right? So come into these readings with an open heart and an open mind. If it's not your message, if the material that comes through feels strange or foreign, don't act on that energy. Don't take action on those messages. Use your common sense, your logic, your intelligence, and most of all, your intuition, right? Something may resonate for you in the future, so feel free to check back later. Or just, you can take the assumption if it's not your message, it's not your message, and check back at another video. Now, my intention is that this does resonate because these are general messages. There's pieces and parts of it that may ring true for you, and if that's the case, fantastic. Take it as confirmation. Take away messages for your best and highest good. Ooh, the sign card. Wish fulfillment with a Leo. Which earth sign has wish fulfillment with a Leo? We'll see if that comes out again. All right, guys, you gotta know my drill. If you're new, welcome. Happy to have you. Check out the box below. That's going to tell you everything you need to know about this videos. How to book a personal with me. Check out my social media. Facebook, Instagram.com. I'm the Intuitive Teacup. Check those out. I look forward to connecting with you there. Let's hop in. We're going to go right in a row. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, time stamping for Taurus. Tell me about Taurus's love life, please. Taurus, that one's sticking out. Ooh, all right, you got your own card. Are you dealing with another Taurus or possibly a male earth sign? Doesn't have to be male. So you got the Leo. All right, I was going to say the wish fulfillment with the Leo was coming out. Let's look at this. All right, so you also have Virgo. You have Leo again and earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you have fairly strong cards. Two major arcana, which are usually major life events or significant moments in our life. They can also be people cards, right? They're associated with the zodiac sign Leo for the lion, of course, and Virgo's the little hermit. Now, this could be a timestamp in Virgo season or perhaps on the cusp, right? If you met someone right in between Leo and Virgo season or something. This could be a timestamp of something that's significant that happened, especially if you connected with someone for the first time on like a dating app. This is saying to me whatever happened between the time span, like, and I mean, there is no not transit period, but there's no chunk of time between Leo and Virgo. I don't know the date, to be honest. Like I haven't memorized all those, but yeah, Leo I think ended. Oh gosh, I don't even remember. Look it up. Look it up if that means anything to you. But if you connected with somebody between that time span, it's not done. It's unfinished yet, especially on a dating app. I don't know why I'm getting that so strong, but anyway, yeah. So there's a couple things coming through here. Somebody's an artist. Somebody's like your classic, what they call starving artist, especially a potter or a painter or a musician. They're running out of time or they're running out of money, and so they're having to make very significant choices about closing out a chapter in their life. They're very stressed and worried about something, but it's actually going to bring them great peace of mind to actually close the chapter of the book out. So I guess that probably has something to do with you and your love life, right, Taurus? Let's see, what is this? I think this is your person, though. Yeah, it's like they're being called, I'm just going to finish my sentence. They're being called away to go take care of something personal in their life. Doesn't mean they're being called away from you per se, though for some of you that's going to make sense, especially if it has to do with the Sagittarius that you're sort of, on again, off again with. But then they're going to communicate with you again. So, yeah, the message here to me is there's almost an ending of a cycle with you, Taurus, but then they're going to come back and communicate. Yeah. The nights are headed towards each other. I love that. Nights bring change and movement into our life. So here's the thing. This whole ending of a cycle, this may be involved in your person's life, but it might not be the ending of the cycle of the relationship. It seems like you two are still going to be, I want to say like duking it out. So maybe there's been some arguments, or maybe that's just more of like a metaphor of, yeah, you guys are going to work together. But there's something major importance in this person's life where, it's a graduation of sorts. It's a graduation from like an old job or an old chapter in their life, an old way of doing things. This to me is divinely guided, though. Sometimes it's a card of Sagittarius, but I feel like the universe, the big guy in the sky, or big gal, however you want to say it, is looking out for them, and it's like they're guiding them in this positive new direction. I think it might be towards you. For some of you, Taurus, it feels like your person got cold feet, or something about the commitment made them nervous, and so maybe they decided to cut it off with you, but it wasn't like a fight to the death. It wasn't a struggle of like, that's it, I'm done with you. Like, it wasn't really malicious. It was just like this person couldn't quite get their footing. Notice, 1 foot on ground, 1 foot in the water. And so they may have made a decision to break things off with you. And I know this sounds cheesy, but like, go explore themselves, go discover who they really are. I think for many of you, it's like the angel guides of this person. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through very strongly here. They're like divinely guided, and it seems like things are swinging in the direction of them going back to you. To be honest, you have a lot of zodiac signs here. So, I mean, I usually try and mention a few for confirmation, but this to me says, if this is you, it could also be an earth sign. An air sign. If Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is earth, right? Then Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is air, swords, right? Those two are headed towards each other, and they're both equal level, right? They're both knights. It's not like the page and the queen or the king and the, you know what I mean? Like, these two could work together quite well. So maybe some of you, if you're single and looking, I think there's an air sign coming into your life. Or if potentially you have strong Gemini in your chart, maybe you have an earth sign coming in, Taurus. So yeah, it actually feels very positive, but this is what made me think that maybe you guys took a break from someone, but you're still sort of, I'm sensing a lot of my Tauruses are still kind of waiting to hear back from them. And even this too, it's like we broke it off, but we weren't exactly happy about it. It was kind of like okay, I guess we'll try it alone, but it's like you're still keeping the house running. You're still, I just sort of get you're still sort of waiting, and I'm not really a tarot reader who's going to tell you, awesome, wait for your person, but this kind of seems like you guys both sort of feel the same, and feels like this stands a chance to be revived, especially with the Hermit card, whether this is a Virgo or a Leo or whatever, it doesn't really matter. The Hermit card is very much independent. Let me be single for a while. Let me try things on my own. And do you see how, like, especially with the Strength card for me as a reader, that typically says that there's a very strong connection, a strength, right? If not a sexual connection, right? Like taming the inner beast. It seems like one person, maybe this is you, maybe it's your person, walked away from this very passionate or loving or whatever, strong relationship to, again, try to ground themselves, try it out on their own to, experience some independence, get their footing, as we were saying. But once they close out that cycle, I think they're like, you know what, though? I think Taurus was my person. Like, I'm going to go back out there and try it with them. So that's one message. Again, major arcana, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely some air sign energy here and more earth sign too. So yeah, that's a lot of signs. I mean, maybe you have a lot of options, Taurus, but overall, it swings very positive. And again, that timestamp of either Leo or Virgo season, that's significant. Leo season begins at like the end of July, but it's like the 22nd or the 23rd or something like that. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to look it up if that means something to you. But yeah, somewhere in that time period, you met someone, and maybe that's when you guys, or if you had been dating them for a while, maybe that's when you guys decided to break it up. And again, this is saying to me, it's not over. There's unfinished business there. All right, that was a quick one. I guess we'll do one more. The message was pretty straightforward, though. So tell me one more love message for Taurus if that didn't work out. Although, of course, by this point, I feel like if somebody's watching the Taurus video and they're like, "That's not my story," they've already clicked off. So if anybody stuck around, here's another message for Taurus. 8 of Wands, communication coming in. Again, a very strong card of Sagittarius. Yeah, some of you have been kicking ass and making money or focused very much on your career, on expanding your financial prospects, and then you get good news delivered. Okay, well, some of you are, holy cannoli, some of you are going to get really good word about a job that you've been waiting on. I don't know if that has to do with your romantic life or that was just a fun little PS for the Tauruses who stuck around, but very strong money cards. And yeah, communication with a Cancer. It could be another Taurus or a Libra. This is the one, okay, so then you could also be communicating with a Cancer who's uncertain about what they want in love. That's one message. How does that bode? Give me one card for the Cancer who isn't certain of the Taurus. What's the overall outcome there? Yeah, I don't like that. So Taurus, if you're into a Cancer and they seem very kind of flaky or just... Cancers are not flaky. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know there's exceptions to the rule, but generally speaking, if you're messaging with a Cancer and they're like blocking you, or not blocking you, but like not responding to your texts, or just, again, like flaky, in and out, you're dealing with a low vibe in Cancer who doesn't have their shit together, and yeah, it doesn't. It's because there's something else or someone else. Sorry, focus issues. Come on, I don't have time for this webcam. I'm just gonna let this camera do it. There we go. They're headed towards something else. That's your Cancer. Now that's if you are waiting to hear back. Others of you may be hearing from a Cancer who again makes a lot of money. Can also be a Taurus or a Libra. A lot of you are going to end up dating a coworker, or if you're not dating them, there's going to be like, I almost said sexy texts. I don't know if it's that strong, but it's like flirtatious texts or IMs or emails back and forth. And it might be someone that you end up having to go on a business trip. So, I mean, be careful. That's what I would say, only because, you know, if, I don't know. You guys know what I mean. It can be messy when you're dating a coworker, so... You know, maybe take it slow, see how things develop. But yeah, there's something there. So, Wheel of Fortune, very positive. All right, Taurus, that's what I got for you. Let's shuffle these back in. Renew my Virgo babes. What's up, Virgo? Happy birthday. How you guys been? I hope you're having a marvelous birthday season. Let's get you some messages about love. Some of my Virgos definitely showed up at the Taurus reading, so if you're at all interested or dating a Taurus, maybe click on that one, see if there's something there for you. All right, Taurus. Nope, just kidding. This is for Virgo. Give me some cards about Virgo's love life, please. The person they're thinking about for Virgo. For Virgo. The Virgo gang. Michael Jackson. Why am I saying Michael Jackson? Is that someone's name? He is a Virgo, right? I think that's right. I think he's a Virgo. I don't know. Maybe that's someone's name. Jackson. Michael. That would be hilarious if you were dating a Michael Jackson. Which is probably a very common name, so maybe you are. Maybe it's Michelle. Michelle Jackson. Or Jacqueline. Maybe it's Jacqueline. All these names are coming up. All right, moving on. You got the Tower card. Then you got the Three of Cups, so completely differing energies. This is like, holy shit, what's going on? This is scary. Are you in LA? Is it fire season and in Los Angeles? Then you have, oh, this is great. I'm with my homies. I'm with my gal pals. Life is good. Reasons to celebrate. And then you have a, So already the way these cards are going, if this represents a person or an energy in your dating life, it's strikes and gutters, it's peaks and valleys, it's emotional highs and emotional lows. Very likely dealing with a Scorpio, though it doesn't have to be. Your friends, okay, so your friends are, and I know this is confusing, but you're just going to have to go with it. Your friends are either totally on board with your person, they love him or her, it's non-gender specific. They're like, oh my God, this is the most fabulous person you've ever dated, we love them so much, only you know what's hidden behind the curtain, and you're like, it's something about your friends are making you second guess your intuition because it's like you've seen them in the privacy of your house or whatever it is, and you're like, there's something weird about this person, but like I can't quite pinpoint it. But again, your friends are like, they're lovely, bring them to Thanksgiving, blah, 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 or maybe it's your family. Or it's the opposite. Your friends are like, girl, you're so great and we love you so much, but like you deserve someone so much better. But more than likely, this is the story coming through. You're clinging to the devil, because when you're in the tower, you're dancing with the devil in there, and so there's something unhealthy or toxic about this person in your life, Virgo. It's like, yeah, I think a lot of my Virgos need to sever the tie. You're surrounded by like an angel gang, or in fact, this could absolutely be like spirit guides who they're rooting for you, right? Like these, I want to say these are trustworthy people, even if, and this is legit. Even if you're with a group of people who they really like your spouse or whoever you've introduced them to, even if you know that there's something up, they're saying that because they want something good for you. So I'm trying to phrase this in a way that makes sense. You need to trust your intuition above all else. But for those who are feeling kind of clingy or codependent or don't want to exit a relationship because they don't want to be alone, That's why this is important. You're not alone. You have your gal friends, you have your guy friends, you have your spirit guides, you have your family that will, I almost want to say take you in. I don't know if you're living with this person or what, but like, I'm getting like hot dumpster fire, like emotional highs and lows. The person you're with or dating or married to, they may have severe anxiety or severe depression, but it makes your life very cloudy and unpredictable, but not in a fun way. Not like, hey, I'm dating a Leo and they're a little bit unpredictable and fun. No, it's like, oh my God, like this is really happening again. Yeah, so yeah, the whole message of your friends or your family really like them, but you know the true person, you need to trust your gut. This is also saying, and no offense, Virgo, this is kind of a tough love message, but it's important for some of you to hear. You may have been bringing this person to meet the family and introduce them because you're so desperately seeking the approval of your friends, of your family. It's like, I think some of you are just not confident to stand on your own 2 feet right now, and so you like having that counterpart to be your person. There's nothing wrong with that, only a lot of my Virgos are not with the right person. You need to cut the cord. After the Tower and Tarot comes the Star, which is all about divine healing and guidance and that type of thing, and it realigns you to your actual soul path, your destiny, your potential soul mate. Yeah, I'm sort of getting like Danger Will Robinson. Like there's a lot of red flags that I think a lot of my Virgos are willing to sweep under the carpet right now, but universe is trying to get you to see it. That's what this is. It's like stop wearing the blindfold, stop playing, I heard the victim, but stop playing naive, stop denying the truth that's right there in front of you. This is someone who's being very defensive, very opposed to seeing what's right there in front of them. It's like take off the blindfold, recognize this for what it really is. Even if there's that peer pressure of mom or dad or the best friend or your siblings saying, oh, but we like them so much. They were so great for you. It's like, well, were they though? Because there's something there that you see that the group doesn't see. So anyway, that's for some of you. Let's do a new one. In fact, actually, give me one more on this Two of Swords. Enough said. Game over. Ejected. You're out. Yeah, no, you got to get rid of this person. Sorry, like I'm just going to be honest. This is one message, right? It's not everybody's message. Tower moment, game over. Nope, we're done with that. Like, pull the plug, pull the cord. Yeah, move on. You're done. You have people in your life supporting you, so go hang out with your friends and be like, so, who's got any, single best friends? Like, network with the people the people that are in your life. There's better things to come. Ooh, these fell right off the table. And for a lot of you, it may be a Sagittarius, a Gemini, or a Cancer. All right, moving on. Let's get, another message from my Virgos. Virgo friends, let's get another message for love life. Virgo's love life. Themes of video games. Are you an avid video game person? Are you dating someone who is glued to their TV screen and playing video games? All right, so you're in a bit of like I heard a mind fuck, but a mental, it's not mental prison, it's not that extreme. It's like there's confusion. Like I'm sort of getting like a labyrinth with a Gemini. Like you don't know how to navigate the waters with this Gemini. A lot of you, especially if this is a same-sex couple, that's coming through. There's a lot of passion here, but then there's a lot of, I'm sort of getting lack or fear or something. Not that you're afraid of this person, but it's like you don't, it's this. It's like one day you're in, one day you're out. It's very unsettled. It's very rocky. And I mean, this doesn't have to be a sexual relationship. It could just be someone in your life. It could be a best friend, right? But something with the Gemini. Your Gemini may have addiction issues. And yeah, so you're on the brink of, do I stay or do I go? You also have a neighbor or someone who lives very close to you who's interested. Somebody who probably already flirts with you and not in a creepy way, but sort of like watches you. They keep an eye on you. It could even be on social media. I don't think this is a complete stranger. I think you see them every once in a while, but Virgo, I'm not sure that you know that they have a crush on you or vice versa. You may, even if you're with someone now, you may be window shopping a bit. Do you understand what I mean? I have to be honest. I feel like with the star, the universe is guiding you more towards your destiny. That's what I was saying. The tower, and then comes the star. The star is about internal healing, and you might just be, it's like universe is trying to usher you someone who's going to do wonderful things for your spiritual growth, for your mental growth, for your emotional growth, but you kind of got to get yourself out of a tricky situation. Yet, to be honest, it's kind of the same message that's coming through again. In this message, Virgo, Gemini, I'm sorry, not Virgo, but I did say that, so maybe that was for a reason. Gemini, Aries, and Aquarius are coming through quite strong, but maybe you're dating, another Virgo, that's possible. A lot of you have an Aquarius coming in, or a male air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, no matter what gender you're interested in, so... I want to give you one message that has some optimism to it. I guess that last one does. A King of Swords is coming in. And I think they're new. They have tattoos. And something about a black rose. Black rose. I don't know what that is, but you'll know what that is if it's your message. Some of you have a child that's a Libra that's requiring special attention, or they're like a budding artist, and it's saying invest in, I don't know what this is exactly, but like invest money in their artistic career, their creative pursuits, because you have like a budding artist, or maybe that's you, especially if you have strong Libra in your chart, if you're a cusper or whatever, maybe you're a Libra rising, there's a little artist inside of you waiting to be let out, so I'm being called to say maybe do some art therapy. Especially to deal with your anxiety. And this may be someone that you're dating as well. Art therapy. And then, Two of Swords again. It's not coming through for me this week. I'm like, oh my gosh, love, merry, sunshine, rainbows. It's like, it's an in-between week. I said the exact same thing to Pisces. It's, All right, moving on. All right, we're here. Let's do it. Capricorn. What's up, Capricorn friends? I hope this video finds you well. Let's get some love messages. So again, friendly reminder, this is going to be the person you are thinking about. If you are not crushing on anyone or thinking about anyone in a romantic way, it may translate as just a friendship, relationship reading. It doesn't have to be sexual, romantic relationships. Or if there's no one, maybe you're just peeking in to see if there's any interest in you. There's always interest in Capricorn, let me assure you. But also this may make sense in the future, so feel free to check that, okay? All right, Capricorn. Capricorn in love. Tell me about Capricorn's love life. Capricorn. Nope, we're not going to use that deck. It's not popping. That deck never pops. I don't know what it is. And now I resent it. Every time I try and pull something from that deck, it never comes out. All right. Ay, all right. The timestamp is not going to be right. We'll timestamp now. What's up, Capricorn? Here we go. All right, Capricorn's love life. Tell me about Capricorn's love life. All right. Ooh. Everyone's getting towers. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries. There's assessment about an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So so I don't know who you are. There's obviously two energies coming through here, or possibly three. But anyway, here's the general shtick, if you will, the general storyline. Someone is, I'm just going to say this is you, but know in advance you can flop the characters. You're welcoming in communication and love from someone, but they're really taking their time to think about the offer they're wanting to make to you. And this is a tough one to hear. They choose not to. They're going in the other direction. So this is what I'm looking at. It's like the Queen of Swords is like, yes, come in. Welcome to my castle. I'm in love with you. Would you like to date me? Where do you stand? Do you like me? Do you want to do something? The person is in the middle like, let me think about it. Nope, I'm going to go the other way. Like, I have a cup of love. I have love to offer, but it's not going to the Queen of Swords. So Capricorn, if you strongly resonate as an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, that might help you to determine which person you are in this. Now, I mean that as maybe that's your rising, maybe that's your moon sign, whatever it is. Those are kind of the two energies coming through. So then, behind the scenes, there's some assessment on your end. So is this a third person? I don't know why I'm being called to say that you're the Queen of Swords. It just feels right to me in this. Whether you're male or female, you know, whether you're air or earth or water and your moon rising, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's like pick a character, right? So behind the Queen of Swords, there's someone else who I think is waiting for you. But you're looking at someone else who, I'll be quite honest, this person is going into a shitstorm. So here's the thing. I'm going to say this to you, Capricorn. If this shitstorm has to do with the way this person loves, the way this person gives their heart or something, it's like they're walking the plank. They're going off into something that it's like they're wearing rose-tinted glasses. There's something about, oh, I'm going to put myself out there and dating is so wonderful. I'm in love with a Scorpio and I'm going to offer them their heart and then kaboom. Like, it doesn't work out for them, whatever this is. And I don't say that to scare you. It's not a death sentence, but like, this person's doing their own thing, only universe is like, turn around, and they're not hearing it. It's like they're headed into their doom. You know, I use that very lightly. So maybe that's you, but I really don't think it is. I think you're waiting on this person, and again, they're going the opposite way. So that's a message for some of you, like it's not worth hanging out or holding out for that. Yeah, because they're keeping you on pause, they're keeping you warm, they're not sure what they want. Now, here's the thing. I think this is another person that is doing the exact same thing to you. It's like, hey, Capricorn, do you want to hang out? Do you want to grab a coffee? But you've got your back turned to them because you're waiting on this fucker. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, everybody has eyes for someone else in this scenario. I like this person, though. I mean, they're presenting as earth energy, so given that that's your elemental, Capricorn, I'm just saying, who have you kept on the back burner? Who did you leave on pause? Because there's potentially something there. All right, let's throw one or two clarifiers, and then I'm going to do a new message. So if this doesn't sound familiar to any of you Capricorns, hang out because we're going to do another one, okay? So yeah, you have a Leo or an Aries that is interested in you. But you're making them work for it, and they don't like that. It's not that they're lazy, but rightfully so, this person has enough self-respect where they're not going to beg you. It's like they've put out the vibe, they've communicated with you like, hey, I'm interested, do you want to do something? And I'm almost getting you didn't even respond to them. It's one of those things where like weeks later you're like, oh shit, I never answered their text, or I never called them back, or someone on like a dating app, you left them on read and they were like, well, clearly I've seen that you've read my message. And so they're pulling back slowly, but there's passion there. It's double fire energy, Aries and Leo. So that's what I mean. This person really likes you, but there's a sadness. It's like they've reached a plateau. They've reached an obstacle where if Capricorn isn't going to return their message, or, let's be real, just doesn't feel the same, they're like, sigh, oh shit, my life is over, woe is me, Capricorn doesn't like me. Now that's unfortunate, though you might change your mind. You may have a change of heart about this person and decide to go out on a date with them. But here's the thing, it's like you're doing the exact same thing for this person, and again, it's like, this was not meant to be. You're like combustible. There's something going on in this person's life where they see like, a lot of you are dealing with a fire sign. They see something shiny in the distance and they go after it like, oh, this is going to be amazing. It's like they're headed into a tower. Like, nope, that just doesn't seem good. So anyway, something about this seems interesting to me. I'm much more intrigued by that romantic prospect than this one because, yeah, I just don't have many good things to say about this one. It could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It doesn't have to be. You do have 2 cards of Pisces here, okay? New message. All right. New message for my Capricorns. Capricorns. There's an Aquarius who likes your butt. They like to squeeze your tush. All right, moving on. That would be hilarious if that was all the confirmation you were looking for. Just like, is the Aquarius thinking about my butt? Yep, they are. You're like, okay, I'm good. That's all I needed to know. Thanks. Thanks, Teacup. They're thinking about my butt? Good. All right, moving on. Sorry. Getting punchy. Got to keep it light here. All right. All these cards of contemplation. That's a theme this week. Whatever is going on, and I'm not an astrologer. I'm very much like a student of astrology, but every now and then, I know a little bit here and there. There's something going on in like the planets alignment and retrogrades and all that where people are just kind of like, like, I don't want to say numb, but very uncertain about what they want, and so that makes it hard in relationships and dating right now. I mean, this could just be for a week, right? Again, not a death sentence, but there's a lot of, like, Four of Cups type boredom, complacency, who am I, what do I love, who do I love, where do we want to build? Then there's this type of energy, which has come up a lot, Seven of Wands, like, I'm going to fight it, I'm going to get in there, I'm not going to give up. Which is a great mentality. It's such a card of courage and bravery and self-confidence. Only if you're putting in effort for someone who feels like this, do you understand how it's like wasted energy? It's like, I love you and I'm really willing to make this work, and this person's just sitting there like, thanks, I love you too. Like, but it's lackluster. It's so half-hearted. So already, I don't love that message, but then there's more romantic prospects. Seven of Cups, any seven is an assessment, much like this seven here. It's assessing who or what you love. For a lot of you, it's like you're in assessment of a water sign, I think. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. That's kind of what's coming through here. Again, though, I think the water sign is looking elsewhere. That's exactly what this Knight of Cups was doing, too. It's like, you're like, all right, babe, I'm here. Let's do this. I'm here for you. I got you. And this water sign is just like, oh, like head up his ass or head in the clouds, however you want to say it. Ugh, Capricorn. Can we get a good one? Should we try the deck that doesn't like me? The deck that never wants to shuffle? Give me something good here. King of Pentacles. That's all right. That's probably you, whether you're male or female. It's earth energy. So, if you're completely single, I guess you have two kings on the horizon. You have a King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also have a Libra that you should run towards. Okay, I like the Libra energy the most, I'll be honest. You have a very even-keeled, very chill, very cool, very zen Libra person. They will fight for you. They will protect you. They will run after you. There's very much like a safety guardian mentality. In fact, some of you may have a spirit guide that has like Libra-like qualities. It could be a parent who has passed. It could be an ancestor or grandparent. Something about a Libra is protection, divine guidance. But also, it's like here on the 3D plane, right? Possibly a Libra, though it doesn't really matter. A romantic prospect where it's like, hop on it, go after it, chase it, because there's things work out in your favor with that relationship. I like it very much. It might be someone who rides like motorcycles, or it doesn't have to be motorcycles, something, or it could even be like a bicycle, like if they're like a real athlete or they do triathlons or something about a bicycle or a motorbike or something like that. A moped, maybe you guys went on like a date and you rode their motorcycle or something. Yeah, air signs are where it's at for you right now. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And that, okay, was that your reading? Now I'm confusing you and Virgo. Was it this one? I think I'm confusing you and someone else. Yeah, okay. There were two knights headed towards each other. So this was actually, I think this was Taurus's reading. So maybe there's a Taurus, but there's air energy coming in with Knight of Swords, and you have it here too. I just like that. It feels so much better than this, like, I don't know. I'm not saying it has to be a water sign, but that was coming through very strongly. Like, they don't know what they want. Or they're moody because they're waiting on person B when you're person A. It's like they haven't emotionally decided who they want to invest their time in. So all this effort potentially on your part is for nothing because your person hasn't even decided on you. It's like, not only have you decided on this person, you're like, clear the decks, I'm coming through, but your water sign is like, oh, hey, like, how you doing? But yeah, it's lackluster. I don't like it. All right, so anyway, tell me about this King of Earth. Some of you have a King of Pentacles. What's the vibe with that? I say go after the air sign, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The one who's really chill and really zen. They work with water? What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Do you? They work with water. Does that have to do with their job, their business? They work on water? Are they? I don't know what that means. Whatever. Confirmation. If it's your message, you'll know it. Something about twins or like a grandfather, a father figure. Was your father a twin or your grandfather was a twin? I don't know what that has to do with your romantic life. I think it has to do with divine guidance, though. You're getting messages from, like a divine spirit about your romantic life. So because I said twins, does that have to do something with Gemini, air signs? Okay, and with clouds always indicate the unknown. There are answers that have not been revealed yet, and so rather than being frustrated in the I don't know and I'm so confused, embrace the uncertainty and know that answers are going to come to you, but they're not here now for a reason. A reason I don't know, a reason you don't know. It's not about knowing the reason why there's a delay. It's knowing that there's a higher purpose or a higher intent behind how universe is trying to orchestrate this. It probably has to do with divine timing to get two people on the same path so that they can meet, but something potentially with an earth sign, another Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, or a Gemini, it's not quite right yet, and so it's not going to stick the landing. So have faith that the uncertainty that exists, it's not a punishment, it's not a death sentence, it's to get things to where they need to be. Especially, for a Gemini. A lot of you have a Gemini coming in that hasn't. It's either that they haven't made their feelings known or you just simply haven't met them yet. I'm just going to show you that because that's adorable. Maybe you're going to meet them at a dog park or something about the dog. This person may have the same name as your dog or something about your dog's name is significant or I don't know. Something about, and it does have to do with your romantic partner, but it's like, I'm single, but I'm dating my dog. No, I don't know. I don't even know. Something about your dog is significant. And the child, the dog and the child. Yeah, I'm sort of getting dropping your kids off at school or dropping the dog off at, I don't know, doggy play group or something about the dog is important. Interesting. I actually know many Capricorns who have dogs right now. So maybe that'll mean something to you all. Anyway, let me know in the comments below if any of this resonates, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me here at the Intuitive Teacup. I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye, guys.